Remember when T.O. was talking about his quarterback Jeff Garcia and he said, if it smells like a rat and tastes like a rat, it must be a rat? Well, if it smells like a depth signing and tastes like a depth signing, does that mean it must be a depth signing? Welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to another free agency edition of Believers Talk. That's right, we're done with one preseason game and still signing more free agents. This more of a depth signing. We're going to cover two of our free agents in this video. However, before we do that, I want to remind everyone, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, guys, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these two free agent signings, if you think they're more than just depth signings at this point, to make sure we have our 91-man roster going into that second preseason game that's going to be this Friday against the Carolina Panthers. So, first we want to talk about Demetrius Rainey, and then we will talk about Roderick Young, both free agents that the Buffalo Bills just signed yesterday evening, and that goes without saying with the other signing that I did review on earlier about Captain Meyerlin as well. So, three free agent signings yesterday. Captain, you could see him making the team. We talked about him a little bit in my previous video. These two guys, it's going to be a little bit harder, right? You talk about with Roderick Young, defensive tackle. We know we're pretty good at defensive tackle with Ed Oliver, and you're talking about Star Latulippe, Jordan Phillips. You know, we have a pretty good idea of who our defensive tackles are going to be. As far as offensive linemen are concerned, you talk about Demetrius Rainey, and you say, hey, that offensive line, especially when you talk about backups, kind of getting shuffled around a little bit. Lots of injuries, unfortunately, to our offensive line so far this season. Luckily, none of them seem to be going to last much longer than the regular season, obviously, other than Adrian Waddle, of course, who is out for the season. But Demetrius Rainey comes in out of Tennessee State, has some time in the NFL, was a 7th-round draft pick in 2014 by the then St. Louis Rams. Of course, now we all know they reside in LA, so now Los Angeles Rams, but he was cut in 2014 by the Rams, 6'2", 305 pounds, but he also seen some time in the AAF, right? If you remember the Alliance of American Football League, or whatever it was called, the now defunct AAF, after they only lasted less than one full season, played with the Memphis Express. So if you watched the AAF, UCF Jaguar, I'm talking to you in particular, you might have heard of this guy, played on the offensive line there. After the AAF kind of went defunct, he signed with the CFL. So this guy has been playing football, has been keeping into football shape, even though he hasn't been part of an NFL team since 2018 when he was with the Washington Redskins. So he's been playing some football. He was with the Hamilton Tiger Cats in the CFL, signed with them in May, and then was released or came to the Buffalo Bills, of course, yesterday, August 10th. So happy to have him on board again. Probably just a depth signing here, but he's happy to get that call too. Even if he's just a depth signing, he knows he has time to play in those preseason games and make some video, make a case for himself to still belong on a team in the NFL. So even if he doesn't end up with the Buffalo Bills, which I don't think he will, he still has a chance to impress some people in preseason, maybe impress some other teams. And if other O-line injuries happen during the season, even if it is with the Buffalo Bills, maybe he'll get another phone call to have a chance back in the NFL. We move on to defensive tackle Roderick Young. Again, signed Roderick Young, 6'1", 307 pounds, went to the University of North Texas, played 40 games there with 134 tackles and 6.5 sacks. Signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars this past offseason as an undrafted free agent. And then the Jacksonville Jaguars waived him during team minicamps. During team minicamps, he suffered an unfortunate injury, so they waived him, and so he was available. So the Buffalo Bills pick him up to play defensive tackle for the Buffalo Bills. But again, Not sure how much time he's going to see there. Maybe we'll just be in the second half of these preseason games. But just like I said for Demetrius Rainey, when you get a chance to play in these preseason games, you got to make the most of it. The Buffalo Bills might be set defensive tackle. They might not be. Not only that, injuries do happen in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills know that. Buffalo Bills fans, we know that just this season. So if you put some film out there that says, hey, I might be able to make something happen in the NFL. I might be overlooked. I might be the guy that you're looking for. Or you know what? I might be a depth guy if you do suffer those injuries. This is the time to do it for these guys. I wish them nothing but the best of luck. Again, competition breeds competition, and it's going to make everyone better, right? So hopefully these guys come in here ready to play some football, ready to make an impact, and hopefully ready to make some of these guys better and listen from the veterans as well. They're young guys still. They can definitely make a team somewhere if it's not with the Buffalo Bills. Again, I do only see these as depth signings. For Demetrius Rainey, he comes in and he replaces Nico Siragusa, who the Buffalo Bills just released, and then Roderick Young, he comes in and he replaces, let me get here in a second, he replaces Robert Thomas, who the Buffalo Bills recently put on IR. So those are two young guys coming in for two more young guys, two guys who again will probably depth guys also, who we will not see past the preseason. But let me know if you think otherwise. If you say, hey, hold on, that offensive line, we could use a little extra help. Maybe Demetrius Rainey will come in and show more than what we expect. Or maybe, again, like I said, end of preseason, we'll see them gone, and we will have our 53-man roster. But the Buffalo Bills make some signings. Again, I am going to bring every single free agency signing to you, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment whether you like the video or whether you like one of these two guys. Let me know, and we'll talk about it some more. Again, guys, 2019 going to be a fun season. You talk about me teaming up with #sports over at sportscaster.com to give you live play-by-play and analysis from every single Buffalo Bills regular season game. So you want to check that out. Be here on YouTube as well. And then, of course, my partnership with BewareTheStampede.com. We're going to have a great 2019. Hope you're a part of it. Hit that subscribe button. And again, hit that notification bell when you do, and you will be notified when we post more videos. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.